afternoon. My name is Wanda, and I'm here to talk about a new program through New York State called the Home-Based Community Services. And I happen to be fortunate enough to be one of the first clients. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about it and about myself. First of all, the director, Kristi Graziano, she came to me, and I had met with her and a couple of other advisors that I have. And we were sitting down and we were talking about this new program and asked me if I was interested. And I said, well, could you explain to me, what it's about? Well, first of all, they were asking me, well, what kind of goals did you have? What did you want to do with your life? And I remember this was in February. In January, I had, just had a birthday, and I was like, wow, it seems to me and stuff I might be ready for a rocking chair, because I had reached one of those pivotal points in my life, and I didn't really believe at the time that there was anything left for me to do. Well, we had a discussion, and they asked me, I said, well, I would like to, continue with education. I would like to try, and I'd like to start again. I have had a lot of experience. I've gained quite a bit of knowledge and wisdom, but I didn't have anything to do with it. And they said, well, Wanda, what would you like to do? I would like to go to school. I would like to help people. I would like to, talk to people. I like to communicate, as you can tell, and I like to listen. And I wanted a way to give something back to the community that's helped me. So they offered me this program with educational opportunities. I would have advisors. They would come to my house, which was very important because I don't have transportation, and I have to use public transportation. And that could be very timely, and it could be rather costly. And so with that in mind, I decided that I would sign up and see what this was about. And fortunately for me, it turned out rather well. I enrolled in a program at New York State Peer Services, and believe you me, it was very hectic. It was not easy, but with the support of Kristi and also a peer support person by the name of Todd Kemp, by them coming to my house and supporting me, they answered my questions when I got anxious. They would sit with me. I could call them at any time. We would meet. I could go to the library. I got the information that I needed. When I needed study partners, I had someone there to study and help me. When I was feeling anxious and or depressed, which it does happen, Kristi would help me meditate and, deep breathe, and, Todd, we would go for walks and we would talk, because there were other situations, life has other situations that come up, and there was a time there where it was overwhelming for me. And I was thankful to have them, and to be able to call them when I needed them to talk about those situations in my life. And I graduated. And that's the wonderful thing about it. I graduated. It was wonderful. You don't have to get dressed up. You don't have to do anything. They'll meet you right where you are, under whatever circumstances. I highly recommend Home-Based Community Services Program to anyone who is in need of it. It's there, it will help you, it's there to serve you, and they meet you right where you're at, and it's about you. I graduated, thank you very much. I am a New York State peer specialist, provisional license, but I will be continuing on to get my New York State certification. Prior to the program, I always realized that I do have a light inside of me. It wasn't shining very brightly because I was rather confused. I really didn't know what to do with my life. Through the program, like I said, I've come a long way. I'm a much happier person. I believe that my light is bright and shining, and it's made a total difference in my life. So this little light of mine is definitely shining.